In this short video, I'm going to explain why I stopped viewing other YouTube creators as competitors and what I do instead. And at the end of the video, I'm going to link to another YouTube creator and one video in particular by way of example. But first, why no competition? Essentially, a YouTube content creator is either sharing videos on the same theme as my channel, or they're not. And if they're not, I'll either ignore those videos or what they're saying, because I don't really see that as something I want to talk about, or I will use those videos as ideas for content creation. So I will offer a counter view or another way of looking at it, a different perspective. So they're not saying what I think needs to be said, or they're saying something that I think could be explained in a better way, in my opinion. And if I find YouTube content creators sharing my perspective, that makes me happy. And the more people that share my perspective, or the perspective I think matters, the better. The more people that do that, the better, in my opinion. That's why I can't have competitors, really. So what's the theme of the channel? Well, it revolves around personal responsibility. It revolves around what you see is what you see. It revolves around subjectivity is your experience, not objectivity. So, for example, you and me are not as saintly as you think you are. You're not as saintly as you think you are. Similarly, you're not as much of a sinner as you think you are either. So I'm a fan of self-acceptance, accepting all of what you are, not just the nice bits, but the bad bits. When you accept all of who you are, the bad bits in particular, you stop projecting outward and you stop being angry at other people who are now demonstrating your badness. You can see it in them, but you can't see it in yourself, or you can't accept it in yourself. So you're not as much of a sinner as you think you are, and you're also not as saintly as you think you are, not quite so righteous. None of us are perfect. All of us are flawed. I think that's a good thing for us to remember, especially when we're thinking about people that we don't like, people who have views that we don't like, belong to groups that we don't care for. None of us are perfect. And it just, as I said, the last point here is what you see is what you see. It's in you. What you see is what you see. It's not objective truth. It's just your subjective reality. And I think understanding all of that will make the world a better place if we all did it. And so when I find somebody who's talking about this, I value that and I want to share that. I came across a video by Hanni Ram. You shame what you most want. I came across a video by Hanni Ram, and it's called You Shame What You Want the Most. You shame what you want the most. Now, Hanni records videos in nature. She does them in one take. Sometimes she edits them, but in this particular video that I'm going to share here, she doesn't edit it at all. And it's just this wonderful offering of imperfection, wisdom and imperfection and openness. And I just love it. And watching that video inspired me to make this video, basically. And I'm going to do other videos talking about the theme of this channel and promoting other YouTube creators too that share my perspective, or the perspective that I think matters. It's not my perspective. It's just like it's a larger perspective, a bigger perspective. So that's why I don't have competitors. I have collaborators, or I have people that could inspire me to share content. That's all it is to me. No competitors, and it's actually a lovely thing to have no competitors. People who have got more subscribers, more views on their channel, if they're sharing a message that's like mine, great. No competitors, and it's a nice place to be. Here's that video by Hanni Ram, anyway. What do I sound like, baby, baby? What do I sound like, baby, baby?